Good morning, it's the last day of Challenge of the Month stuff. I am recording the announcement of the theme for this month's Challenge of the Month, which is... You should probably go watch the video, but it has something to do with icebergs. G'day ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Draw with JAZZA. I'm JAZZA and this video is the announcement of the theme for the November 2017 Challenge of the Month. Did I just get the month right? I think that's the first time I got the month right. The first go. I just finished animating and altering the end card for the video, and I know I say this a lot, but this has got to be one of my favorites. I don't think you're ready for this, but I'm going to show you anyway. I'm Diglett! Oh, look at that. I love it. I had to totally decimate the way that I structured everything to pull that off. But yeah, I'm so glad I did that. I gotta say, I'm really happy I took the time at the start of the year to make a custom outro that is super easy to work with and make tweaks like this too, because it really is cool at the end of the day to have those little quirky things. Oh, I love it. And export. Yay! So I'm going to work on the thumbnail for that thing, and then when it's rendered I'll upload it and release it. I don't know why I'm mysterious about the theme when in reality the theme will have been announced for like 12 hours before I upload this vlog. So I don't know. Maybe it's just the guilt of feeling like I'm spoiling it because I in time haven't yet released it, but in reality you'll probably have seen the theme announcement anyway. Oh well. Alright, so I've finished uploading and releasing the Challenge of the Month theme, but I am genuinely curious and I'm going to put a poll in this vlog to let me know, did you watch this first or this first? I'm just like trying to figure out if my being mysterious is even worthwhile. Like if everyone has seen it by the time I put out the vlog the next day, I don't know, maybe I shouldn't be so mysterious. Let me know. So now that I've finished the video for the announcement of the Challenge of the Month and that's all out there, I'm going to spend the rest of the day sorting out my space, which is cool because this is one of the benefits of having eased up my pace a bit. I can actually get to dealing with stuff that's built up over a long time. I have had help from Rachel to sort of do a whole bulk of the main sorting, but there is, as you can see, some organizational stuff I've got to do, and basically my goal is by the end of this day to have a really clean, open and organized space, which will be good. So the first thing I'm doing is sorting out these drawers which have all of my different cables and adapters and stuff. Ignore these labels, I'm going to deal with those and update those in a moment because none of them make any sense. But this is all old and outdated and irrelevant crap that I'm chucking out, and there's probably going to be more added to that. I keep everything. I keep like mics and cables and adapters and, you know, a whole bunch of like random stuff that every now and then I just need this random thing to fix or to add a little feature to build some sort of prop or stand. So yeah, this stuff can be really useful, but it can also be the kind of thing which hangs around for too long or you get too many of, and then you just end up with just stuff, you know. And I've kept broken stuff. I've got a whole bunch of massive cables that I have loads of versions of anyway, so this is the first thing I want to sort through, is all these little bits and bobs to save some space. Alright, so it's now the end of the day. I got heaps done, but I am so happy with how the studio is looking at the moment. This is just incredible. I had an amazing amount of help from Rachel. Thank you so much, Rachel. Shout out. This was like amazing. She helped do the floors and some organizing and stuff, as well as in studio too. And I sorted out a whole bunch of that techie stuff, arranged all my storage. Look how clean it is. I also reset up this desktop area, which is sort of my mix of a backup computer and also my mini gaming computer. But yeah, I actually have like this side monitor is now on a swivel arm and doesn't take up desk space, so I actually have a usable desk area, which I didn't before. All the cupboards are organized, all this is organized, it's super cool and neat. I still have to label them. And my area is so fresh and clean. I'm so happy. I'm almost there. There are like tiny little bits left. Like there's that box to organize, and then there's my bags of techie stuff, and there's a box over here of a whole bunch of stuff I need to unbox. I'll get to that another day when I have a lot of free time, because there are quite literally hundreds of things to open and unbox and read, and I'm both excited to open and read all the loving, wonderful fan mail, and also overwhelmed because I don't know where to put it. I feel awful. I think I've been putting it off for a long time for two reasons. First of all, because I took the love board down when we got the air conditioner removed and that wall had to be repainted, so the whole thing came down. So now I need to remake some way of mounting all the wonderful things you guys send in. But then secondly, I've also been putting it off and putting it off because the longer I put it off, the more guilty I feel, and the longer I put it off, which doesn't make any sense. But I haven't opened fan mail since before the arty party, like in May, June. Sorry guys, if you've sent fan mail, it's here, it is right here, and I will open it, and I will open it soon, because now things are freeing up and I'm finally able to get to this stuff, which is really cool. So you can see this is the old love board, which doesn't go on the wall anymore because my mounting solution wasn't very good, and yeah, I need to sort of redo that. Plus I feel like it's not big enough, especially with all that stuff I have to unbox. A bunch of the artwork actually fell off when I removed it. I've got it in a drawer somewhere, but I do need to refresh, and I'm just letting you guys know that there will be a return, probably not in the next few weeks, but we will have a new artboard, and I will unbox a whole bunch of that stuff as soon as possible. Oh, and another cool thing that we got organized today is this cupboard, which is the Studio 2 storage cupboard for some hardware and stuff like that. So that's like for the live kit. We have some speakers, which I will set up at some point, or at least when I do some mixing, and my slider and stuff. But the fact is, I can walk in here and grab stuff I need now, which I haven't even been able to do ever since we've constructed Studio 2, so that's amazing. Alright, I'm going to wrap up with the question of the day. I'm going to take this from Isadora Pinheiro, who says, I watched your burnout video last week and it touched me personally. How did you come to the conclusion that you were burnt out and had to do something about it? To elaborate, what were some signs that you were willing to share that you noticed in your day-to-day life that made you aware of it? There were two main, overwhelmingly unavoidable things that made me come to the conclusion that I had burnt out. The first is I just ran out of gas. I simply couldn't do anymore. I couldn't bring myself to do anymore. And then the second was the emotional wall that I hit, that I was either incredibly fractious and fragile and emotionally upset, or just empty and unable to feel, like so many emotions that you can't sort of feel them, you know what I mean? Like in The Simpsons, when they're like, Mr. Burns has his diseases explained to him and they're trying to push all the things at once, but they're stuck in the door. Sort of like that feeling, but with feelings, right? So I think they are a result, obviously, of overworking and then the grief I was going through at the time with my cat dying. And yeah, I think when all of that came to a head and I felt like I'd hit a brick wall, that was when I'm like, okay, this is where I am. And that's when I made that video, because yeah, I needed to acknowledge it, and that was the first step in moving forward. Anyways, thank you for watching, ladies and gentlemen. I'm feeling like so excited about having done the challenge of the month stuff and moving forward. I'm really excited about the theme that I've just launched. I can't wait to see the artwork people are making, and I'm also really excited to start making content tomorrow. I know a piece of content I'm going to start making, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So I'll see you guys then. Thanks for watching.